Namaskar and I welcome all of you to my YouTube channel. This is lecture number 1 on magnetic properties of solids. Today I am going to teach you some important concepts related to magnetostatics. The first concept that I am going to teach you is what is a magnetic dipole. Students, any small current carrying loop is known as the magnetic dipole. For example, these are two magnetic dipoles. In first case, the current is flowing in anti-clockwise direction, and in second case the current is flowing in clockwise direction. The value of magnetic dipole moment can be obtained by using this relation. Mu is equal to I into A, where I is the amount of current flowing through this loop and A is the area of this loop. Similarly, for this case also, the value of magnetic dipole moment will be I into A. I is the amount of current flowing through this loop and A is the area of this loop. Next, the direction of magnetic dipole moment can be obtained by using right hand thumb rule, and according to this rule, if we bend or if we rotate these four fingers along the direction of current, then the direction of right hand thumb will give the direction of magnetic dipole moment. For this case, the direction of magnetic dipole moment will be coming out of this board and it is denoted by this symbol. And for this case, the direction of magnetic dipole moment will be going inside this board and it is denoted by this symbol. Okay? Next, one important point is that every atom is equivalent to a magnetic dipole. Because in an atom, the electrons are revolving around the circular orbits. Next important point is that the atomic dipoles are represented by using this arrow. This arrow represents that the direction of magnetic dipole moment is in this direction. Okay? Next, let me define the term magnetization. It is denoted by capital letter M. Suppose we have a material whose volume is V. So here V means volume of this material, and we assume that this material contains n number of atoms. So here capital N represents total number of atoms. And also we assume that the magnetic dipole moment of first atom is mu1, similarly magnetic dipole moment of second atom is mu2, and magnetic dipole moment of nth atom is mu n. First, let me write these points: mu1, mu2, mu3, mu n are the magnetic moments of first, second, third and nth atom. So total magnetic dipole moment of this whole material will be mu net is equal to summation I goes from 1 to n mu I. The total magnetic dipole moment per unit volume of this material is known as the magnetization of this material. Mathematically, this magnetization is represented as summation I goes from 1 to n mu I divided by V, or simply mu net, total magnetic dipole moment of this material divided by total volume of this material. So this is the definition of magnetization, and the SI unit of magnetization is ampere per meter, because the SI unit of magnetic dipole moment is ampere meter square and SI unit of volume is meter cube. So ultimately SI unit of magnetization will be ampere per meter. ठीक है. Next, let me define the third term, which is magnetizing field or magnetic field intensity. It is denoted by capital letter H. The field which can magnetize the material is known as the magnetizing field. This magnetizing field can be produced by electric current or magnetizing material. First, let me write these points. The field which can magnetize a material is known as the magnetizing field. Next, this magnetizing field can be produced by electric current and magnetic materials. For example, suppose we have a solenoid. And we assume that for this solenoid, n is the number of turns per unit length. And I is the amount of current flowing through this solenoid. Then the value of magnetizing field for this solenoid will be H equal to small n into capital I. Okay? Next topic will be magnetic field or magnetic field induction or magnetic flux density, and it is denoted by capital letter B. Students, the field which is produced inside a material due to magnetizing field is known as the magnetic field. Now let me write this definition. The field which is produced inside a material or medium due to application of magnetizing field is called as magnetic field or magnetic field induction or magnetic flux density B. ठीक है. It should be noted that this magnetic field B is defined in this way also. B is equal to phi divided by A. ठीक है. That means total magnetic flux crossing through a unit surface normally is defined as the magnetic field. In vacuum, the value of magnetic field is equal to mu naught into H, and in any medium the value of magnetic field is given by mu naught into H plus M. Here mu naught is the permeability of free space. H is the magnetizing field and M is the magnetization of that material. Suppose this is equation number 1. From this discussion we have learned that H is the cause and B is the effect. Okay? Always remember this concept. Now let us understand this concept, which is magnetic susceptibility. Students, magnetic susceptibility is defined as the magnetization per unit magnetizing field. Okay? First let me write this definition. Magnetization per unit magnetizing field is known as the magnetic susceptibility. Okay? From equation number 1 we had learned that the value of magnetic field inside any medium is given by mu naught into H plus M. Okay? From this relation we have seen that M equal to xi m into H. Now let us replace M by xi m into H. So we will get B is equal to mu naught into H plus xi m into H. Now let us rearrange the terms. So we will get mu naught into 1 plus xi m into H. This 1 plus xi m is denoted by mu r, and this product is written as mu into H. Okay? Here the term mu r is equal to mu divided by mu naught is equal to 1 plus xi m is known as the relative permeability. Okay? So this is known as the relative permeability. So from these discussions we have learned that in vacuum the value of magnetic field will be mu naught into H, and the value of magnetic field in any medium will be equal to mu into H, where mu is the mu naught into mu r, and mu r is known as the relative permeability. Finally, let us understand one small concept, which is permeability. The ability of a medium to pass magnetic field or magnetic flux is known as the permeability. Now let me write this definition. The ability of a medium to pass magnetic field or magnetic flux is known as the permeability of that medium. If permeability is high, that means the medium allows the magnetic flux through it easily. So this is all about today's video, and I hope that you have learned a lot from this video.